where magic can happen for real. So this poem is called That Group of Women. That group of women. As women, we are taught to compete with one another, to compare ourselves to each other. We are taught that if she is pretty, then we won't say a thing. And if she's with my ex, oh, it's just a fling. Women, we gossip in hushed voices behind closed dorm rooms, hoping we can hide the scent of disgust with perfume. We discriminate if she doesn't look like us. We march around saying racism is over, but it isn't. We're just covering it up, hiding it lower. If she doesn't have blonde locks or curly brown hair, then nothing can compare. And I'm sorry, but you can't sit with us. Because clearly you're not a part of my sorority, and you may claim to be a baller, but you can't shoot a three, so go back to where you belong, because you have it all wrong. In high school, we were taught that this place has no room for hate, but among women, it's everywhere. If I go to ask my friend about my hair, she just might smile and say it's cute, but in her mind, she's smiling, saying it's not. As women, we should not be taught to see each other as competitors. As if we're in the Hunger Games, fighting for the beauty to see at the end who can become the thinnest or whose hair can reach their waist, who has the prettiest face. We alter our bodies to try to become a Kim K, but she is fake herself. Her butt is injected and her breasts, they are infected with what mankind believes beauty should be. We measure our beauty off of double taps and fake raps. If I don't get any likes, then why should I like myself? Women, we need help. If we believe that the sister sitting next to us is competition rather than a mission ticket to success, then I'm sorry to say you are thinking like the rest instead of thinking like the best, because we should be coming together. Nothing is more powerful than a group of women. A group of women that believes in one another, that builds each other up instead of watching them fall. A group of women that cheers for each other while winning a race, that has their back while love turns to hate. A group of women that fights, that cries, that screams, all at once. We need to try to become that group of women that can hold each other's hands without having to pretend, that can learn from each other's mistakes, that will stop the sister if she's going the wrong way. Women, instead of teaching each other how to twerk, we need to be teaching each other how to work. We need to learn how to close our legs to become well read. We need to learn how to tend our bodies and not be scared to sweat that head, because women, we are not naive little girls anymore. Where men can feed us a few love verses from a fortune cookie, now he was sitting there with our cookie. We are women that think before we act and act with a passion. We are women that follow in the footsteps of Rihanna's, our mamas, Beyonce, and Michelle Obama. And I'm not talking about their looks, but their confidence. Because you see, sometimes as women, we like to walk out the house without putting on our confidence. And walking out the house without that is like walking out the house without your pants. People will notice. That's why we need to make sure that our sisters have their pants on by complimenting them when they look nice. And sometimes that means you might have to compliment yourself, because we must understand that we compliment each other. You are my group. We are a group of women.
Yes, we are.
Men, better watch out. Because a group of confident and powerful women is terrifying.
Yes, sir.
But it's sad. As women, we are taught to compete and compare one another. But becoming a woman, I want us to care and call on one another. So someday we can become that group of women.
Oh, look, I'm taking
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys. You guys have amazing energy. Like as she said, my book, I did publish a book, and those poems are in that book. If you want to cherish and hold them on forever, it's back there. My book's only $10, and I would love if you guys support me. Thank you guys for having me today.